So it is going to get in the design of the teams. Here are the different teams. This is the Brabham team. And the very early 90s. And the car system had the rear wings. And the car had Monaco. This is an earlier Brabham 60s car. Then it came to the 70 car, which was boosted by different things. They have a different solution of the cars. I will show it very well. These books are ready by this first. So 1980s cars. And once again, I'm not sure to take a look in these same pages here. The same page is showing the design, just the livery cabin spray, same sponsorship. And here are the drivers are taking looking for, and they can see his and some data coming from the computer monitor, perhaps looking for other teams' drivers. And the Tyrrell team, the 70 cars and early 80 cars, was even three-wheelers, which had a couple race wins, only ones. But the team also had a different engineering, always very much blue and black and white was central in the some couple years. Very random, the variety is always, and here is the 019 Tyrrell, which has the front raised nose, just as the air flowing through the thing, and it showed it. And it was actually quite a well worked through the year. Harvey Postlethwaite designed car. This was McLaren team. And McLaren team always have been red and white at last when it came to the 70s to 90s. So they have a very much catered out of the carbon fiber to the Monaco. They have the engine covers out of it. It was separated parts, but very easy to install, very easy to take them, read them out. Always this was out of the, and there was a lot of them, just the spare parts to take in, if the necessary to need to replace it to some already. So the Monacos, they have this, and they were very light, and they already even stripped in some races, even 5 cars. You will be asking, will be necessary 3 cars to number 1 and 2 to 2. Usually there is only 3 spare cars to get the car taken to the 1 races, but that was extraordinary moment. Even sometimes it has been. And the Williams teams. And Williams teams as different years, 87. Look at this. Once again, same system, then tape carbon fibers. And the early 1993 car, this showing to race bases, but usually also to pits. And the pits when it have installed, the car were inside there, and it kept in its just own. The Benetton team, very colorful, yellow, red, white, even blue and green. They were very well could represent different years, showing the partnership and the trademark brand of the Benetton, which showed to age and the high policy to some controversial issues showing on their campaigns. It was however that early 80, late 19, or should I say late 91, okay. The beat boosters was also different colors, try to test the flags, the partnerships. The Monaco front, nose, so it, and what also the different, the close-up shots, the different places. So they were very well prepared to some races, and they had the car in the front grid. And when it once were there was a good promise it will be stay around there. And so there are shell teams, ATS yellow black car from the late 90s, early 80s, and the car cope different, very much aluminium alloy, aluminium to chassis, which gave very extraordinary great lightweight of the car, but also giving it some strength like to airplanes, to the strength and keep it. But the carbon fiber very much in the later part of the 80s replaced everything at last when it came to the chassis. The chassis have a different, here are the wishbones, and usually the driver, the team didn't bring it to the latest fresh tires, and the rival teams use it something very small to tires just to try to boost in the keeping them that is suspensible. And this is Chuck Speed team, designed through the 80s. And the Chuck Speed team had different cars, so this showed the year by year, 85, 86, 89 cars, and the Chuck Speed team red and white car. Very much the Chuck Speed has been always to manufacture its rims and the wheels. Arrow's team, gold and black in the early 80s and late 70s, but then it just went to the brownish color on the 80s to Parkway sponsorship, and the white and red is the Ford fork. And the Ford fork very much stayed to the 90s and red a different design, responds to engineering adjusting to a little bit suspension, but the driver always looking monitor to the latest time advantages on the race ball. The driver is always in cockpit waiting for the moment to take in once again to bat. And then there are the dollar teams, 70s, and the year by year, 6 different cars through the 88 to 93. BMBS Lola car, which wasn't that good on the racing caps. So here a driver once again, and there isn't much mechanics or other things to separate. The minority team, quick shot of the only 4 pictures are dedicated to them teams. Alicia, they have also blue and white, France color, tricolor flag, and the years through years have been kept. So the once again Renault's yellow, black and white designed cars response driving at using more Renault engineering just to set up the new tires